3 undefeated teams try to stay that way, and one coach in that mix goes for his 300th overall win. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. Steinert and Notre Dame's baseball squads have met in 8 Mercer County tournament title games, splitting 4 apiece, and they've played in a whole slew of regular season thrillers. Wednesday, though, at Father D'Onofrio Field, a win for Steinert would be head coach Brian Gialella's 300th career victory, a career he started there at Notre Dame. But we begin tonight in Robbinsville Township, where Ravens softball, winners of 31 in a row, were looking to extend that streak by another.
Robbinsville's Tatum Park, one of the most pristine parts of the county. Great place not only to watch softball, but the state's best high school team, the Robbinsville Ravens, playing visiting Lawrence High Wednesday. Raven pitcher Lauren Fisher. Now get a good look at this. An extra base hit off her is rare, especially by a CVC batter. It was the Cardinals' Amanda Toto who hit a double. Fish responded by striking out Nicole Perna, one of 10 Ks on the day for number 17, as Becca Freeman gives her 5. Bottom of the first, Lauren Hunter up for the Ravens. Kelly Schilleber with an outstanding catch in center field. Yet Robbinsville experienced no shortage of offense on this day. Fish draws a walk here. Becca Freeman up next hits a shallow fly ball that will get just past the infield. It's also misplayed, so everyone is safe. Fish with 2 outs kept running, made it to third. Leanna Gearhart next. Nice bunt. The squeeze is on, and Fish is in there. There's hardly anything she cannot do in this sport. 1-0 Ravens after an inning and a half. In the second, Arville knocking on the door again. Gabby Manto at third. 2 down for Christine Levering. Marissa Harrigan throws to first. They call Levering out. The Robbinsville fans were incredulous, not just because of the close call, but that ended the second inning, so Manto did not get to score. Here it is again, ground ball. Harrigan, the shortstop, gets to it. The throw reaches Kim Ragazzo just as Levering's foot hits the bag. A tie generally goes to the runner. Unfortunately, Ragazzo's foot blocking Levering, so we can't see it that clearly, but it definitely looks like Levering's foot is on when the ball hits the glove. The Ravens didn't care. They scored 7 in the 6th, and they won their 32nd straight game. Over in Lawrence, Steinert coach Brian Gialella hoping to win his 300th overall game on the very field where he began his coaching career 14 years ago as Notre Dame skipper. Catcher Matt Bellardo to John Mastrangelo. They nabbed Sean Farrell, one of only 2 Irish base runners to reach second. Pitcher Karsten Robb struck out 6 Irish batters, allowing only 5 hits, and he threw for 5 innings. Notre Dame's pitchers had a day they'd like to forget about. This wild pitch enabled both Eddie Ashley and James Locklear to move up. Locke having reached on a single, he smacked to left center. Robb up trying to help himself out, belts this to straightaway center. It's an RBI. Just one, though, as only Ashley comes in. This made it 7-0. Then Matt Bellardo steps to the plate. It was 2 years ago as a sophomore that he hit his first varsity home run against, of all people, Mike Young on this field. This time, Bellardo draws a walk, but one that would load the bases for Steinert with Casey Plunkett coming up. He looks at ball 4, so the Spartans push another run across and go up by 8. It's Locklear. Bases still juiced for Mastrangelo. He gets a free trip to first while Robb makes it in. 9-0 now the score, and the Spartans were not done. They were getting hit hungry, in fact. Craig Buzinski up, swings and drills it deep to right center field. It starts slicing right, and it'll drop, in fact, out of our camera range for a moment, but it stayed in the park. A 3-run double for Buzinski as Plunkett, Gary Malagrino, the courtesy runner, and Mastrangelo all come in, putting the Spartans up by a dozen. In the final frame, Steinert got exactly what they needed. This Farrell ground ball to second, throw to first, and Brian Gialella, after 5 Mercer County tournament titles, 1 state win, and a whole slew of CVC championships, picks up his 300th career victory as a head coach. Steinert principal Kelly Mattis and Rich Gialella, Brian's father, among the well-wishers. Rich, as many know, coached Steinert varsity baseball for the 18 seasons before Brian took over. So, after all the handshakes, what's missing? Aha. That probably would have felt much better Monday when it was 80 degrees.
It's great. It's nice notoriety for the school and for our program. But on the second side, you know, it's all about these players, and that's what I enjoy the most is coaching these guys.
To get the 300th win against Notre Dame, is that any extra special?
This is where I started my coaching career. And, you know, back in 1998, I was here. And so that's different. That's special, I guess, that, you know, it's where it started. And right now, you know, we're continuing it.
I'm just very proud to see every game. It's nice that I have something to do in the spring, to come see him coach, to come see the kids play, take an active interest. And, you know, in the summer we coach together, which is still nice.
And this monumental and sentimental moment in Steinert history, along with tonight's highlights, brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, members working to ensure your child's future success.
And finally, Team of the Day is brought to you by Prior NAMI Business Systems. Whether it's building servers, designing your website, or creating custom systems, Prior NAMI is your business solutions headquarters. The West Windsor South boys have done it again, won the Mercer County tournament in tennis. In singles, Michael Song defeated Jerry Jiang of the Pennington School 7-5 and 6-love. In doubles, two of the many victors were Nikhil Kavai and Mike Harrell, who beat Tyler Hack and Rishabh Tanga. The team win for the Pirates is their 8th MCT title in boys tennis, clinched in the last 9 years. That's all for sports. Stay tuned now for Mercer County Close-Up.